and he decides to pull out instead and go back. I don't know if this is the right choice over here. He needs to try and get us around on this queen, and then you know, try and take her out. So we've got a lair going up, or we've got a lair already up for Syous. So he is ahead in that aspect of the game here. But these three spine crawlers are going to finish for Syous, so he shouldn't have to worry about these about the Zerglings too much anymore, unless PlayerOne just comes in here with a massive amount of banelings, which I don't see him doing anytime soon, as he is behind on the tech. So we've got a Spire coming out, which is the correct move to do, especially if your opponent is going you know, Baneling Zergling over here, because they, you know, of course, can't attack air. So here comes a couple of PlayerOne's Banelings over here with about 6 or so Zerglings, and that's just not going to cut it here with this one. I'm probably going to get a little bit of time over here, not really do too much. Took out a lot of those Zerglings, took out maybe 1 or 2 drones. But that was really a lackluster harassment there. So the lair's up, but he is very far behind here, and I think that as soon as this Spire pops, that PlayerOne is going to be in a world of trouble, because he has not scouted, so he doesn't know what's going on, and he probably thinks that he's a lot farther ahead than he really is. So that's going to be unfortunate, because he's got the same idea. He's got a Spire over here, but he is a day late and a dollar short. So as soon as these Mulists come into play, then it's pretty much GG. So I guess we'll see what happens here, and he's going to get these Mulists out before the Spire even finishes. And he is just pushing out all these Mutalisks over here. So what he needs to do, oh wow, he's got about 8 or 9 Mutalisks, and yeah, he needs to push out right now, and that's exactly what he's doing. And that's going to pretty much seal the deal here for PlayerOne, I think, because he's going to see what he's got, and he's not going to have anything to respond with that. What he needs to do right now is make as many queens as he can, because that is his only chance of survival right now. And it looks like he's just going to go ahead and try and supply block him, and he does supply block him, so he is not able to do anything. He's not able to make any more Mutalisks or anything like that. So PlayerOne is really on the ropes right now. I don't see a way that he's going to be able to actually do anything against that. He's building an evolution chamber. He's probably going to try and build some spore crawlers to combat against this, but that's just not going to be enough. So he's got a couple of his own mules coming out over here, and he's making as many more as he can. But I just don't think that's going to do anything for him. He's just going to keep on taking out his overlords, which is the right thing to do. He's going to supply block him. He's got more and more Mutalisks coming in. PlayerOne is just too far behind. I would expect a GG here anytime, because this is just not going to be enough. That's unfortunate for PlayerOne, because he had a good idea in the beginning, but he made the huge mistake of not researching metabolic boost, and you just absolutely need to do that whenever you plan on doing some sort of Zergling attack, and you can do it pretty much in time if you do it right. As soon as your spawning pool pops, you can immediately start researching that. So we got a GG by PlayerOne. Good play by holding off all that Zergling attack by Syous. So hope you enjoyed this commentary. More to come.